man. Gonna do a stream now. For everyone. Tuesday man. Didn't make Monday man. Gonna do a stream now. For everyone. Hey guys, we're gonna do a drawing, okay? Hi Paula, hi Freya, hi Tony, hi Smoky Quartz, hi Julissa, hi Chris. How you doing, Chris? I know you were posting that you weren't feeling super enthusiastic after your trip to New York and getting some of that post-con depression. I get you. Been waiting a whole day. Hate time zone. Sorry, Paula. Sorry to make you wait. I just had a very busy day yesterday, so it was hard to get online. I'm watching this with my cat. She says hi. Hi, Freya's cat. Where's PGC? PGC's in her little bed. She's over here. You could just barely see her. Especially since I don't have a lot of the lights on. She's in her little bed. She's having a little nappy time. So that's what's going on there. Hey, Introverted Dinosaur. I'm going to do some drawing today so I can keep up with your busy... Yeah, jeez, this Inktober thing. So many drawings. Dog photo is so adorable. Yeah, that's Harley the cosplay dog. You can find her on Instagram at Harley the Cos Dog. Harley the COS dog. She's real cute. Sometimes she's a little nervous, but she was at Nerd Expo, and I got that picture with her, and that always makes me real happy. Although sometimes she seems just a little nervous. I just wish she wasn't nervous about it. That's all. I wish she was happier to be there, but I don't think it bothers her. She seems happy a lot of the time too. She's a good little bear, man. I like that dog a whole lot. Anyways, so that's Harley. I have guides in half an hour. Well, that's fine because we're gonna be finishing up in half an hour, Tony. I'm currently working on a Lady Loki cosplay. Hope I can get it done before the con. When is the con, Charlie? Which con is it? Still doing well, hanging in there. Thank you for your kind words a day ago. Yeah, Chris, there's nothing I can really say to make you feel any better about anything, but, I wish you the best, and I know you're going to get through it, so do what you got to do. Keep yourself busy and happy. YouTube straight up isn't working with me. Come on, YouTube. Hey, Emmy Exol Rantanen. Have you seen Joker yet? I have not, Nolan. Maybe I'll go see it later this week. I don't think Amada's interested in seeing it, so I don't know. I might have to go on my own. What are you going to do? By the way, everybody, no Joker spoilers. Yes, we are not talking about Joker spoilers. I missed your latest live because I had school. It's okay, Paula, and, we don't really do much of anything on these live sessions. It's the 25th to 27th. I have to get it done in 7 days because I leave earlier. It's in Germany and it's called MEX. Well, you'll get it done, Charlie. I have faith in you. And remember, there's still certain things you can do on the plane if you leave little tiny finishing touches that don't require paint fumes or whatever, like hand sewing. Leave that stuff for the plane or the trip. But yeah, we've been doing these streams, obviously. We try to do them every Monday, but this time, like I said, it was busy yesterday. I had to go help out with some friends. Some friends who were working at Los Angeles Comic-Con, and had to help them break down their booth that they had set up, and it took just all day. So by the time I got home, it was too late to even get the American crowd in here. Never mind you guys. For you guys, it would have been like 5 a.m. or who knows, either midnight or 5 a.m., some terrible time to stream. But also, keep in mind, if you subscribe to my Twitch, I believe it's twitch.tv/Loki Hates You, I'm occasionally doing the drawing streams. I'm doing streams that are just exactly like this, only paying much, much less attention to the chat because there's usually only 2 or 3 people in the chat anyways. So it's a little bit, if you tune in, it's kind of more of a private session where I talk less. So kind of better, but kind of worse. You can't hear or see anything. Hold on, let me check my YouTube here. I get sound. I'm getting sound from it. No. Hold on. I'm guessing you tried refreshing? Hey, Black Moon Cosplay, thanks. I appreciate that. Speaking of drawing, let's do a little drawing. There's a Paradox Games convention in Berlin. They're going to show so much games, even Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Oh, that's cool. I hope that's... But on the bright side, NYCC was a huge success. Yeah, I saw, Chris. You seem like you got a ton of photos, so that's awesome. All right. So let's do a little bit of drawings just to get this drawing started, because I got to do an Inktober today. And I don't feel like doing another 9 p.m. drawing to try and, try and make the deadline. Instead, we're just gonna do a little bit more of an even keel drawing. Let's see. Watched your Twitch live. You were already done, and I thought that no one was coming. It's okay, Paula. Just keep an eye out for it is all I'm saying. I've been restarted my phone, still not working. Oh no, it's funny because I'm actually drawing too, and I literally poked my eye with the pencil because I saw your video. Black Moon, don't do that. That's a bad way to do it. All right. Who did I want to draw today? Let's have it be. Oh, Smoky Quartz. Type in the nonsense. That's fine. Oh, Black Moon. Yeah, you're still smart. You're just maybe uncoordinated. I don't know. What am I gonna draw? I want to draw a D&D token. But which one? Hey, Karen. Good to see you. Definitely gonna plan on going back to New York next year, October 8th to the 11th, 2020. Well, cool, Chris. I hope you do. I hope you get to go to all the New York Comic Cons. All right. Sorry for the last message. I fell off my chair whilst commenting. Oh boy. Nolan wants a necromancer. Oh, well. All right. You know what? Maybe we will do a necromancer. Karen, as much as maybe I'll do a drawing another day, a kitty another day, because I'll need reference for that. Now I'm already 10 minutes into this thing and I haven't drawn anything. So let's do this. Okay, so let's get the general shape of a head. Okay, cool. Now, necromancers typically aren't too full-bodied, so we're gonna have we're gonna have him be kind of hunchy. Maybe not that hunchy. Okay. So this necromancer, I want him straight on. He's king of his castle. When are you going live on Twitch? Paula, those are always like surprise. The Twitch streams are always going to be at random times that I have free to stream. I'm doing well, Lindsay. I hope you're doing well too. Hey, Azura. So yeah, the best way to keep track of whether or not I'm doing a Twitch stream is to either follow me on Twitter or Twitch. So, if you're following those, you're good. Like, you should be fine. and that's how you're gonna find that when and where I'm streaming. So it kind of sucks today. I'm actually busy in the afternoon again, so it might not suck. It might be good for you guys. I may do my afternoon stream from yesterday tomorrow, so it'll be a Wednesday stream instead of a Monday stream. What is your favorite art? I really like. There's a series of books called. Oh shit! What are they called? That's not it. Oh, I don't even remember what they're called now. I like fantasy and sci-fi art, so that's the sort of stuff that I look at. What's your favorite art? I can't begin to tell you how good it felt to be in cooler weather, riding the subways and just enjoying the city life in general. Yeah, Chris, I imagine the Florida weather must get tiresome after a while. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I have a writing advent tomorrow. Oh, a writing event. Well, Black Moon, like I said, there's always other stuff. So don't feel too bad about missing a stream or two or whatever. Like you'll get there eventually. So let's do this. Let's see. So we're gonna have him have skulls on his shoulders, human skulls, and they're gonna go like that, and then we'll have kind of a spinal cord necklace. Maybe with a heart in the middle. No heart. I don't want it because a heart's got to be something that's a little more armory. Okay, so he's gonna have all this happening. What's a cool? Let's have a hand, I guess. So hand with bone fingers. There you go. Yeah. And there's a bunch of stuff right there. And bone fingers. A lot of bone fingers. Let's make it I like two-thumbed hands. I just drew a kind of a, call him Bigby character the other day. That was a man whose body was shaped like a hand, and he had two thumbs on his hand body. Okay, so let's get this. Pointy or not? Let's say not pointy. He's not a very pointy-headed guy. And he'll spread out. He'll get wider towards the bottom because triangles, I'm told, are dangerous. Fell off a running horse 2 days ago, and now Loki is like 18 hands high. Don't know what that means. This hostel that I stayed at was incredible. It's called the High NYC Hostel. It was run like it was an actual hotel. The only hostel part was sharing a room with 11 other guys. Yeah, I mean, that's a significant difference than getting a hotel room. How was Thor doing? Lindsay, actually, I just talked to Luther, also previously known as Steven, a couple of days ago, and it seems like he's doing all right. He's getting by. So, if you're asking how the fictional character Thor is, I don't know. But if you're asking how my old cosplay partner Thor is doing, he seems to be doing okay. He's got a new baby, and that obviously requires a lot of work. But yeah, he's in good health. He's tall. I really like tall. Maybe 7 feet tall. Is that that's a horse though? That's the horse you fell off of, Black Moon. Finally got a chance to join. Hey, Emmy XO. But yeah, we're all doing all right. I'm oh, after this I gotta talk to somebody about a job. There's yeah, there's some job hunting stuff on the horizon for me. Is that the wrong thing? Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, so our necromancer isn't going to have much form. He's going to be more mysterious than that. We're just going to give him a little bit of shape here and there. And the rest is just going to be black. So, let's zoom out here. I don't know. I don't really have work right now, Lindsay. So yeah, I like my job, and then I like doing nothing. Yes, we work well together. Smoky Quartz. Did I forget to mention I was very well cleaned? Had special events for guests like live music, barbecue, free tours, and a cafe. That's pretty cool. I did some job hunting myself, and after 5 seconds of filling out an application, I get an email saying they'll be looking at it and contacting me soon. Yeah, the automated hiring system is pretty infuriating. I think it's really funny that so many businesses are looking and feel no shame about putting up a job posting that's like, hey, we need somebody with like all these truly exceptional skills and basically remembers everything they're told and can multitask and isn't afraid of like going outside their comfort zone, and then the system used to hire this exceptional person is a computer that's looking for keywords rather than a human being that's reading actually reading resumes. That pisses me off pretty bad. Like there's no humanity in livelihood anymore. They're just looking to kind of streamline the process to the point where a person doesn't even really need to be involved in hiring people. It's awful. I'm trying to become an apprentice training horses before I figure out my job. Yeah, that's a job skill. So true of job searching. I'm looking at it. I hate it. Yeah, Jen, it sucks. So we're all in the same boat. Chances are, unless you apply somewhere that's, a small mom and pop kind of business. Lindsay, I'm drawing. How did you learn to draw? I can't even draw a stick man. Paula, you just practice. You just put pencil on paper and try to make the shapes work, and then eventually, if you practice enough, it starts happening. You can learn how to make the basic shapes, and then you just kind of go from there. So we're gonna do a skull shape here. This should be much smaller. Alright, so got that, and then we're gonna start. Oh man, I started drawing these spinal cords, and then I realized, I don't actually know the anatomy of a spinal cord very well. It's probably a lot thinner than this. Human body parts, we see like Halloween decorations and stuff, and they seem either way bigger or way smaller than we expect. so we develop these bad habits from sort of like cartoons and stuff about like how big is a head, how big is this, how big is that, and we get the wrong idea and it affects our drawing skills. So we're gonna do more skulls. More skulls. Okay. Got that. I'm gonna draw that guy. Okay, we got more skulls. Because skulls are cool. Skulls and knives are real cool. Cool guys love them. I'm like fucking crying. Nothing is working. It's okay, introverted dinosaur. You're here. I'm sorry you can't actually hear me say that, though. Oh, man. I drew Loki's horse, Sleipnir, when my friend stole it, brought it back to Florida with her. It was so detailed and nice. Yeah, Black Moon, just to have her take a picture of it and send it to you. I'm not ashamed to say this. I did give a homeless man $5 while I was there, but unfortunately, as much as I want to help more, can't, because otherwise I'll end up begging for money. Yeah, Chris, I had a conversation with somebody the other day. We went to get tacos at a restaurant, and there was a guy who came up, and he was like, hey, man, I'm sorry to bother you, and he was like, I'm out on the street right now, I'm trying to, I don't know if he had said he was trying to feed himself or his kids or what, but he was like, I'm just trying to get some food. Do you mind grabbing something for me from inside the restaurant? I'm like, yeah, all right. So I go in, and the person I was with, one of the Nerd Play girls, Scuba Steph, was like, are you sure this guy's not, like, scamming you? And I'm like, does it matter? Like, the guy asked politely for something to eat. He said he was hungry. Even if he's got $35 in his pocket or whatever, however much money in his savings account, like, it's not harming anyone for me to give somebody food. I went in and I got him a burrito or whatever. And when I came out, and when we were ordering, she was like, what if someone else gets him food before you do? And I'm like, then he'll have two burritos or whatever. And sure enough, when we got out, someone had bought him something, and now he had 2 burritos. And she's like, oh, well, look at that. And I'm like, it doesn't matter. Like, the dude was hungry, so give him some food. So Chris, like, yeah, you should never be ashamed to say, hey, I helped somebody out who asked me for help. Like, we vilify poor people, and our culture makes it seem like, oh, well, everyone who's homeless is like a drug addict and a thief and whatever. Like, but it's not true. Most people, they're just either not particularly capable in one way or another, or whatever. Like, whatever the case may be, like, being homeless isn't a character flaw. It's a condition that none of us should have. Like, everyone should have a place to stay. Everyone should have something to eat. So, yeah, like, if you help however you can, then you're not weak for doing that. You're just being helpful. So I applaud you for that. I mean, I know money's tight for a lot of us, and Chris, you've mentioned it in particular. So, I think that's very generous of you to have helped out your fellow man. All right, I'm just gonna kind of fake this till I make it here. We're gonna give him a little chain here. Okay. It's not quite centered. Alright. So, we got that. We got 5 minutes left. Hate to see poor homeless people. Yeah, it's not great. I have 2 knives over my bed. What does that have to do with anything? Weird feeling in my stomach when you say my name. What I say. Swear I'm not creepy. Yeah, alright. Be who you want to be. I'm weird and I accept it. Not good at doing art. Well, Lindsay, like I said, no one starts out being good at anything. You gotta do it a whole bunch before you get better. Excited about the weekend. Going to cosplay convention. Cosplay is still not fully completed. You can do it, Emmy. I don't have money one time to give a homeless guy, so I told him to pray and love God. Yeah, Black Moon. I mean, I don't. I mean, I don't. I would never try to insult anyone's religion, but we don't. To look at a person who's in need of actual physical things and then tell them to pray it can come off as very condescending, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And people get angry about that sort of stuff when it's like, I don't have what you're asking for, but you can ask for it from. Yeah, all right. So we all know where I'm going with this. Bill, you know what would be cool? You can use that character you're drawing now and make it into a custom, and then wear it for the next costume. Yeah, Julissa. I mean, I'm not really my costumes were either commissioned or straight up bought. So I'm not really the person to. Oh, I see. I'm not really the person to, get in touch about drawing or making a costume. Like, it's just not my deal. He's gonna have kind of a Skeletor vibe over here. And what would you name him? Oh, his name is Aronoth, Tyrant of the Underdome. I already know this character, and he's kind of a dick, as most necromancers are, I think. What are you doing tonight and tomorrow? Tonight I'm gonna help sort of help Nerdbot with a thing. There's some studio stuff that needs to be done, and I'm gonna see what we can do about getting that done in a timely fashion today. So that's what's going on there. And tomorrow's Wednesday, I'll do another stream. That's the only plan for now. That's what's going on. So that's what's up. But we're coming up on the end here. I'm gonna get to inking this in later today, and that'll be what it is. So that's what we're doing, and then once that's done, there will be other things that we do. Stream tomorrow in the afternoon, so it'll be. Think about if you look at your clock and then add 5.5 hours to it. That's about the time tomorrow that I'll be aiming to stream. Yeah, Jessica, you made it to the last 35 seconds of a stream. I'm sorry to say. We're just about finishing up. Hold on. Show that. I will say there was this annoying animal rights activist asking if I like cats and puppies while giving me high fives and asking to sign up for a cause. Homeless people are always way more friendlier. Yeah. So what that? I worked one of the. I worked as one of those people for a little while. Those are paid canvassers who work for a for-profit company that's hired by a charity. I'm guessing yours was like ASPCA or some other some other animal thing. Is ASPC, is that the right? I always get nervous when I say an acronym, and I get ASPCA confused with other acronym names. Animal rights people. So what they do is they ask you for a year-long, basically, subscription to donate to whatever cause it is. In my case, it was a children's charity. And they can't accept cash donations. They can't accept one-time donations. Unless it's a full year's worth. So it has to be $20 for $20 for every single one of 12 months. So you have to give at least a $240 one-time donation or nothing at all. And they take part of that. The canvasser gets paid out of that money, and they have to make a quota. So they have to ask everybody on the street, here's the whole spiel. Do you like this? Do you like that? And you keep saying yes, and that's the sales thing. Is, do you like this? Well, yeah, of course. I don't not like puppies and kittens. Oh, well, then you want them to survive, right? And it's like, well, I'm not an idiot or like a monster, so yes. Oh, well, then it makes sense that you should be donating this much money because da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and this many animals are dying, la 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 la, and you're paying them. And some goes to the charity, but you're paying them. What I would say is, if you like the way that charity sounds, go on that charity's website and donate to them. Don't give money to the guy on the street, because he's taking most of the money you're giving to him. But go, like, a lot of these charities are good, they just don't have a better way of doing outreach, aside from having, like, you know, $1 million like charity dinners where they invite a bunch of billionaires to hopefully, you know, buy a $50,000 plate of ravioli or whatever, and then use that to save animals and kids and stuff. But yeah, just if you have some extra money in your pocket and you want to donate it to a charity, donate it to the charity, not to the guy on the street with a clipboard or a tablet as it is today. I actually made it to a stream. Watch be over. It will be over in less than 5 minutes. Where can I send you my drawings for you to see? Twitter probably is the best way to do it, Paula. Facebook is also fine, but Twitter's kind of what I'm most active on right now. What's your favorite food? I like, right now, macaroni and cheese is probably near the top. It's something I can eat as a vegetarian without, you know, putting meat in it. Macaroni and cheese with a little hot sauce in it. Yum, 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 yum. Almost got run over by a train trying to rescue a puppy with a friend. Oh my God, Blackmoon, you're falling off of horses and getting run over by trains? Jesus. I mean, I love animals, but I also love steaks and cheeseburgers more. Yeah, Chris, I don't know. How necessary, I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and try to sell you on vegetarianism. Do you like puppies or bunnies? I think puppies are definitely a little easier to get along with because they're so sociable. Bunnies are a little scared. If you ask me, it makes more sense to accept any and all donations. Telling people to donate a certain amount at a certain time is like saying don't donate. Agreed, Jessica. I don't love it. The thing is, here's the problem. Capitalism affects everything, right? So every business that exists follows the trends of the most successful businesses. And the successful businesses are the ones that employ things like, oh, we got ourselves a consultant that's going to come in from a much more, you know, profitable background and show us how to, like, maximize profits. And charities are no exception in that they're just businesses. So they end up running a charity like a for-profit business, and you end up with these like surveys and research things that's like, well, we only really get sustainable growth from people who make a yearly or a monthly donation for a year commitment, and then they get hooked and stay in. And so that's the only thing they want because it's the most profitable out of all the different ways people can donate. So they're like, well, let's just not accept cash donations or whatever, and let's get involved with the most successful way to get it is to have canvassers out there saying blah 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 blah. So let's pay money to get canvassers instead of having volunteers do it. And it just it sucks the soul right out of it, man, and it's terrible. And yeah, eventually the money gets to a good cause, but I don't know. I don't like the whole canvassing business model. If you ask me, it makes more sense to accept any and all donations. Can I send in Facebook for you to see my art? Yes, Black Moon. Yes, you can send into Facebook. Gotta go. See you later, Chris. Do you like The Walking Dead or The Joker? I have not seen the new Joker. Walking Dead, I've never seen it. I like his hair. Perfect. Honestly, screw capitalism with a sharp and pointed stick. Jessica, can't say I disagree. Anyways, guys, we will see you on another stream soon. I don't know. You'll see it when I announce it. You saw this one, you'll see that one. In the meantime, be good. Miss you, love you, bye. Almost got run over by a train trying to save a puppy last night.